Hello Taurus, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here with your bi-monthly tarot reading for June 16th through the 30th, 2024. This is one of my favorite tarot readings to provide all 12 zodiac signs with. In this reading, I'll be drawing a major arcana card, which will basically set the theme or the stage, if you will, for the last 2 weeks of the month. Then a court card. The court card will define the best mental attitude that the divine would like you to cultivate at this time, and then a minor arcana card, which will act as your action and advice. And of course, I'll be sure to clarify all of those cards with tarot, and then close out the reading with some Moonology cards, oracle cards, and my favorite, the tea leaf cards. Please make a little note that this will be one of the last bi-monthly tarot readings that I am providing for free to the general public. Sometime in July, I will be issuing very inexpensive membership plans. For those of you who will be interested, my goal will be to provide you with high quality, frequently updated content at a very economical price. So keep an eye out for all of that. I also received a beautiful new camera for my birthday last week. Unfortunately, I am technologically challenged, so I'm still recording on my cell phone. You know, he gives me flowers and I'm great at taking care of them. I can make a bouquet of flowers last a month, but give me a new camera or new software and I am at a disadvantage. So he's not here this week. He promised when he returns he'll help me learn all of the new settings. So moving forward, the videos that I produce will be of better quality, both visually and in audio as well. So keep that all in mind. Please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it is quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means that it is meant for another Taurus watching. So if the message does not fit, please do not force it into your storyline. With all that said, now let's try to hop onto your timeline, Taurus, and give you some insight for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. I don't even know how we ended up in the last 2 weeks of June, or where the heck the first half of the year went. It's just been so fast. I believe Jupiter moving into Gemini will now just make the next year moving forward fly by even quicker. So let's tap into your collective energy now, tapping into the Taurus collective. For the last 2 weeks of June 2024, what is the main theme, if you will, for them? What will they be dealing with? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Taurus, you have Judgment. Bottom of the deck, Death card. Wow. Taurus, what are you bringing to an end? Definitely making a judgment call to end something, a particular situation or relationship that is no longer serving you. Tell us more about the best mental attitude for the Taurian collective to cultivate during this time. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Best mental attitude, Page of Wands. Wow, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, sort of like my mafia boss, Queen of Tarot. This is an individual who speaks the truth. They're very honest, very clear thinking, an authority figure of their life. It's an individual who can effectively communicate their wants, needs, desires, etc. Like I said, in a very non-emotional, just factual way. I keep hearing like, stick to the facts, stick to the facts. And then in talking to individuals, the Queen of Swords will only accept the truth. So again, stick to the facts is the one saying that keeps coming to mind. And Page of Wands is to be very excited about your future. This is the Lewis and Clark for me of pages in tarot. The Page of Wands is almost like the minor arcana of the Fool card. So be excited about speaking your truth, and be excited about, I want to say, setting boundaries where you will only accept the truth from others. This is a big move for a lot of Taurians who are finding their voice in the last 2 weeks, and I believe putting an end maybe to their silence, or putting an end to a situation that they feel no longer serves their highest good. Tell me more about actions and advice for the Taurian collective. Finding your voice, Taurus, after, I think, a very long time. Good for you. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Actions and advice, 9 of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I like this. Five of Swords could be conflict and chaos, but I'm also looking at it. This is a soldier who's willing to win at all cost. And I believe that is you. I think a lot of you are reaching for your independence, putting an end, making a judgment call and putting an end to a situation that no longer serves you. And I like the Nine of Pentacles card. You know, when I was going through my separation prior to my divorce being finalized, and I've loved tarot for 20 years, and you know, I can be silly at times, and I thought, well, what's the one major what's one tarot card that if I could be right, a tarot card in person in real life, who would I want to be? And I was like, Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles individual is someone who, yes, they look good and they smell good, but they're very independent. They don't necessarily need someone. They may want a partner, but they can live very happily without one. This is an individual who can fulfill all of their cups. It's, you know, one of two individual cards of tarot, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So it's like your action and advice. I'm not telling you to like become single, but I mean, for some of you, you will be. You'll actively be making that choice. But the Nine of Pentacles card speaks to someone who needs to become more self-reliant, more self-sufficient, financially and emotionally. Let's get into tarot now. Tell me more about this Judgment to the Death card for the Taurian collective. Tell me more about Judgment to the Death card. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Judgment to the Death card clarified by the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Wow. Three of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. Wow. To the Ten of Pentacles. And you have the Ace of Wands. I think after, I want to say the theme for the last 2 weeks of the month is that after a lot of time of contemplation, of, I want to say, sitting on your hands, if you will, resting on your laurels, so to speak, really looking at a situation, you're realizing it no longer serves you, whether it's in your professional, personal, or romantic life. You're making the judgment call to put an end to something that I believe has left you stuck and stagnant, a situation or relationship that has kind of been dead for a long time. This is almost like an individual in a coffin. So, you know, I'm of course speaking figuratively, but it's like this has been death or dying for quite some time. It has not grown, whatever situation this is. And I see that in the next, or the last 2 weeks of June, or yes, the next 2 weeks, I see you very passionately wanting to look into your future, to see what else is out there. This is an individual who's preparing, almost like preparing to take the leap. I won't be surprised if we see the Fool card at some point in your reading. But I feel for a lot of you, this will bring justice into your life. It's almost like you're making the judgment call to put an end to something that's been stuck and stagnant for a long time. You're actually excited to go on this new adventure or to expand your life. Again, whether it's in your professional, personal, or romantic life. But I see that you're, I almost want to say, excited to end whatever this is, or to start a new chapter. For some of you, it's leaving one job for another, or leaving a relationship. For others of you, you're actually moving. Some of you could be moving overseas, but it's definitely movement here. There's definitely a what else is out there. You know, what song is coming to me? Being clear, audience, sometimes I hear these songs. I have no idea who sings that song, Spirit. You're going to have to tell me. Reba McEntire. Thank you. Is there life out there? You're going to have to Google the lyrics because I'm not getting much more from Spirit. But it's more like, is there life out there somewhere beyond your family and your home? It says, she's done what she should she do? She's done what she should she... You're going to have to Google the lyrics. She doesn't want to leave. She's just wondering, is there life out there? Yes, something has grown very stuck and stagnant in your life Taurus, part of you doesn't want to leave it, and part of it knows that you have to. I think by the end of the month, you get this this urge, I want to say, this adventurous spirit, Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands, that you decide to at least start looking what else could be out there for you. Speaking your truth and being enthusiastic to do that. Tell us more about the best mental attitude for the Taurian collective to cultivate. Page of Wands to the Queen of Swords. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Page of Wands to the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil card. Wow. Bottom of the deck, there you are. Hierophant, King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hangman. You know this. High Priestess, Temperance card. You know, Taurus, that in an effort to bring balance into your life, you need to leave a particular situation. It's time, I want to say, with that Wheel of Fortune, this is a turning point, almost like a destined turning point in your life. For some of you, you're leaving a relationship to move towards another relationship. For others of you, you are leaving a relationship that has just grown very toxic, or has not grown at all, is not giving you exactly what you need. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're embodying this Queen of Swords energy, and just, it's almost like enough is enough, in wanting to see what else is out there. For others of you, you're leaving a job situation where, again, Four Swords, it's become stuck and stagnant. The job is no longer pouring into you the way you pour into it. You're not excited about going there anymore. The environment could be quite toxic. You could be dealing with a hierarchy, you know, within the company or within your place of business that is very toxic, and you're coming to the realization that the situation no longer, regardless of how long you stay in it or how much more work you put into it or effort you put into it, it's not going to change. That's the realization that many of you are coming to as of right now, as I'm doing this reading. And then that last 2 weeks in June, you're like, you know what, it's kind of like enough is enough. I need to leave behind this toxic situation. Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Tell us more about the Nine of Pentacles. Tell us more. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Chariot, the Tower, and the Five of Cups. Yeah. Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. I keep seeing that Ace of Swords card. Look at that. Seven of Swords, the Moon. What you don't see coming, Taurus, a lot of you will be making this decision on or around the full moon in Capricorn, which is occurring on June 21st. Full moons are all about releasing. I think what you're releasing is a situation or a relationship or individual that you felt has betrayed you, did not live up to the expectations you thought it would. It could be an environment where the individual or people, you know, at your place of employment thought that they could get away with treating you poorly. And I think you're bringing an end to all of that. This is a Tower moment you're creating. By the way, I don't believe this is happening to you at all, because this is your action and advice. Your action and advice is to take control of this situation, and to, I almost want to say, make the judgment call to end it once and for all. Tower card. It's like blowing it up. I'm feeling a lot of aggression with the Tower card. I think some of you may be angry. Five of Swords to that Tower card. Some of you may be angry that you have to do this, or angry that the job didn't pan out, or the raise never came through, or you know, if you're in a love relationship, it was stuck and stagnant for far too long. You thought it would become the Two of Cups, and really all it remained was the Devil, remained toxic. Maybe too focused on materialism, what you could get out of it, what they could get out of it, and there's no love. I mean, look, in terms of a love reading, the only thing here, there are no cups of love. What you want is on the table, and what you're leaving behind is on the table. But in terms of there being any love between you and another individual, there isn't, not until you leave. Once you leave, that's when it comes in. Once you put up your defenses, this is the Wounded Warrior card. It's like you've been through hell, Taurus, with whatever betrayal, deception, situation this has been. It's like you've been to hell and back. It's time to make the judgment call. I almost want to say take your love and run. I think that was part of your reading last week with the Ace of Swords card. Again, this is like a moment of mental clarity, a breakthrough moment you're having, that this is something you have to do. You have to walk away from these 3 cups. You're realizing that your 2 of cups is out there somewhere waiting for you. It's not in this situation anymore, if it ever was. And again, I think a lot of you are doing this right around that full moon in Capricorn on the 21st. Let's see what your Moonology cards have to say. Any Moonology advice here for the Taurian collective who are ending this toxic situation? Any further advice? Thank you. Anything else for the Taurian collective? Thank you. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. You also have the answers you need are coming. A time to give rather than take. I almost feel, Taurus, like it's a time for you to give to yourself, because I feel other individuals have been taking from you for far too long, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah. For those of you making this move or this realization or creating this tower moment, very close actually would be that full moon in Capricorn on the 21st. Oh, I was going to say oracle cards. Any other oracle messages for the Taurian collective? These cards are so cute, but they're so difficult to shuffle because of the heart shape that they are. Thank you. We'll take them for you, Taurus. We have surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. Yeah, I think hoping and waiting for this situation to change, or the job to pay you more, or to treat you better, or the lover to reciprocate, or the relationship to grow, it's almost like you need to surrender and understand that it is what it is, and it will never change. You will always feel like the wounded warrior. Miracles. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. You also have balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we're able to perceive light. Both are necessary. And look at the transition of the color of the cards, Taurus. Like, what you're leaving behind is like dark and sad, and maybe even angry, and then what you walk into is like this bright light of the Chariot and independence. It's sun, it's yellow, it's happy, it's vitality. So yeah, definitely having to, I want to say, understand that what you're trading is stagnation for happiness. And then here we have dreams and prayer. Dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision, and you will draw success to you. And your last card says prayer. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember the only love I have is real. I think that for a lot of you, it's a love relationship. You have real love inside of you, Taurus. You deserve for it to be reciprocated to you. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me to feel your loving presence. When I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Beautiful message for you. And we'll close out the reading now with some tea leaf cards. I'm going to split the deck in two, just to be a little easier for me to manage for you. Okay, final messages for the Taurian collective who are leaving whatever situation or relationship this is. Final messages for the Taurian collective for the last 2 weeks of June 2024. Please and thank you. Any other messages for them? Thank you. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, a distant friend is thinking of you. So I think a lot of you have become, I almost want to feel that Four of Swords card, like a bit isolated. Maybe it's time for you to reach out to some friends or to network and make some new ones, so this transition doesn't feel so lonely for you. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So yeah, I think for a lot of you, this is leaving a toxic employment situation. Target, you need to be a goal-oriented person. I do believe that very much. Pig, beware of greed. And I want to say, Taurus, that you could be staying in a situation, whether in your professional, personal, or romantic life, where the other individuals or individual, they're actually the ones who are greedy. They are constantly like feeding off of you and what you bring to the table. May, I think for a lot of you, this realization started happening in May. If not, could be May of last year as well. Could be this turning point for you in your life. And then we'll see what else comes out here with the second half of the deck. Thank you. Problems to be resolved. Muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, I think a lot of you have been stuck. Time to get out of a situation. Absolutely. And Owl, good advice from a wise person. Remember, we had that dog. Dogs are loyal. So I think you need to turn to a loyal family member or friend that you can get good advice from. Someone who you perceive or see as being wise. Then we have problems to be resolved, muddled, unclear thinking. I kind of feel like that's where you've been for some time. Money path, a path of money is waiting for you to find it. Absolutely. All you have to do is see what else is out there in terms of better places of employment for you, Taurus. And then Pale, time to get out of a situation. Absolutely. I feel like the only individual who, I feel like you're stuck, and the only person who can get you unstuck is you. Time to make the move, Taurus. If you don't make the move, I think the universe is going to force you to make the move. Chariot to the Tower card. These are big, major arcana cards here of divine intervention. So I don't think a lot of you are going to wait for that. I think you're doing it yourselves, and that's why your theme is Judgment to the Death card. So good luck with this big transition in your life, Taurus. If you like this message and it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.